Imagine being betrayed by your own family, sold into slavery, imprisoned for a crime you didn't commit, and then becoming one of the most powerful people in the ancient world. This isn't a Hollywood script. This is the incredible story of Joseph from the Bible. It all began with a young man who was his father's favorite. Joseph was gifted a beautiful coat of many colors by his father Jacob, which didn't exactly help his relationship with his 11 brothers. To make matters worse, Joseph had these dreams where his brothers would bow down to him. Now, maybe he could have been more tactful about sharing those dreams, but hey, he was young and maybe a bit naive. His brothers? Well, they weren't exactly thrilled. Their jealousy turned to hatred, and one day, they saw their chance. They threw Joseph into a pit and sold him to passing traders heading to Egypt. But here's where it gets interesting. In Egypt, Joseph landed in the house of Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's officials. He worked hard, gained trust, and things were looking up, until Potiphar's wife falsely accused him of assault. Talk about bad luck. Joseph was thrown into prison, but even there, something remarkable happened. He never lost his faith or his integrity. In prison, Joseph became known for his ability to interpret dreams. This gift eventually led him to Pharaoh himself, who was troubled by strange dreams. Joseph interpreted them as a warning: 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of devastating famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh did something unprecedented. He made this former slave his second in command. Joseph's management skills during the good years saved Egypt and surrounding regions from starvation. And then, in a twist of fate, who should show up looking for food? His brothers, the same ones who had sold him into slavery years ago. They didn't recognize him. I mean, who would expect their long-lost brother to be running Egypt? Now Joseph could have taken revenge. He had all the power. Instead, he put his brothers through a series of tests, not out of cruelty, but to see if they had changed. When he finally revealed his identity, his brothers were terrified. But Joseph's response? What you intended for harm, God intended for good. He forgave them, welcomed them, and saved his entire family from the famine. Joseph's story is more than just a tale of rags to riches. It's about forgiveness, faith, and how sometimes life's worst moments can lead to unexpected blessings. Through every betrayal, every setback, Joseph maintained his integrity and trust in God, and in the end, that made all the difference. It's a powerful reminder that our current circumstances don't define our final destination, and that forgiveness can break cycles of hurt that revenge never could.